Should anyone expect they get married and for the rest of their life they'll be in the style to which they become accustomed, you know?
Well, it is really, really difficult, and I think it comes down to what judge you get as well, because when me and Shane got divorced and we went to court, that was the thing with us. The judge's whole argument was, yes, for maybe a year you should get... Because I'd given up work to be a full-time mum and housewife. And so his ruling was you are still young enough and quite capable to go out now and get a job. So you're entitled to this, you know, this is what you've got, this is what he's got, we'll split it 50-50, but then you need to go and get a job. And initially, yes, especially when the circumstances are what they were, you think, yeah, but I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for him. So initially, you know, you do think that, but then actually, you know, thinking about it afterwards, I thought, well, he's kind of right, really. And I actually don't want to be, you know, if your marriage has come apart and you want your life to move on, and it's really hard to move it on anyway. So for me personally, I wouldn't want to be tied to somebody forevermore and have to rely on them to send the paycheck in. You know, I would want that independence. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Because, I mean, obviously this cuts both ways. So if the woman was the main breadwinner and the guy, you would expect it to be the same. But it's usually the woman who takes the decision to stay and look after kids. And I'm just looking at some of the comments that are coming here. Sylvia saying it's wrong of the judge. As an ex-wife, she's entitled to half his property and his money. And Lisa says he should keep the children and the mum in the life that they are used to. So she's a stay-at-home mum because they value this over childcare. That should continue.
But it's not about
this
children
drives
him, is it? It's about her.
Well, this is it. All of that stuff drives me mad. I know as a woman it might sound like a weird thing to say, but I've been on the other side of the coin, and there is nothing worse than having to give up your hard-earned money to someone who's more than capable of getting a job. I understand that women quite often make the choice to be a stay-at-home mom, but that is also a choice that you made, and I think it's so important for us to acknowledge that making a choice like that is a risk, and it's a risk that the rug may get taken from under you. I'm living the life that I'm accustomed to. Well, you're not anymore. You're gonna have to get on with it and go and get yourself a job. As I said, maybe I have this view because I've been on the other side of the coin. I've been the person who's had to shell out, you know, all of my money, and I just don't think that's fair.
To be fair, and I've never been in this situation, but just to give you the opposite side of the coin, I mean, if it's a joint decision that, for instance, the woman stays at home to look after the children, let's say...
Made at a time when you're all in love and everything's great.
OK, but they decide that's what they're going to do, and say for 15 years the woman is out of the workplace. Getting back into the workplace after 15 years, I think a lot of people do find it difficult.
But is that not a choice that she's made?
Yeah, in this case, they got divorced in 2008. The children are now 10 and 16, and the 16-year-old is at boarding school. They divided their property, so she's bought the house that she's in. So he's not supporting, he's just paying... He's only going to pay the school fees until both children finish at school. Why, oh, why can't she get a part-time job like most of the women in this country? First of all, it'd be a good role model for her girls. They'd show the children that there's nothing wrong in going out to work. And also, she said to the judge she had responsibilities for animals, housekeeping and the trees. I mean...